Dedicated to the grind and dedicated to you. That's why we do what we do. This is Power Grind Boxing. Jermell Charlo, undisputed champion at 154, just dropped a bombshell about Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford rematch. Yeah, let's talk about that right there. Look, man, this is the wide world of boxing. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Power Grind Boxing. And you already know, in this world of boxing, people are always spreading rumors, right? The rumor mill is constantly manufacturing rumors, and they keep getting pushed out to social media. I don't know who's doing it. Do you know who's doing it? Some people are blaming people on YouTube for doing it, but I think it's way bigger than that. But you know, I got this conspiracy brain. You feel what I'm saying? So Jermell Charlo is facing Canelo Alvarez September 30th of 2023. And now everybody in the rumor mill are floating a phantom or a dream matchup between Jermell Charlo versus Terrence Bud Crawford. Yeah, you heard that right. But look, this is the reality check, though. That does not add up. Terrence Crawford made headlines by stopping Charlo's good friend, Spence Jr., but this has been a wild roller coaster ride of events. So I'm gonna just try to break it down so it's forever broke. You know what I'm saying? Now, before we can even consider Jermell Charlo and Crawford stepping into the ring together, let's talk about this colossal update that I just talked about, which is September 30th. Yo, man, Jermell Charlo is facing Canelo Alvarez. Now, that's a showdown of all showdowns, and the whole entire boxing world and boxing community has been talking about it. You understand what I'm saying? So, why is everybody constantly bombarding Jermell Charlo with questions about Terrence Crawford? It seems as if they are trying to sabotage Jermell Charlo, constantly trying to put this guy in his brain so he's thinking about Terrence Crawford and not Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is a very, very, very good fighter, and he's always and consistently fought at 168. He done jumped up and down the timeline of weight. Look, man, let Jermell Charlo focus on Canelo Alvarez because it's a showdown of all showdowns. He shouldn't be focused on Terrence Bud Crawford. I don't see why these guys, these reporters and people who don't box and never boxed a day in their life, keep asking these guys about Terrence Crawford. Stop putting that. Look, let's focus on the fight. Jermell Charlo, Canelo Alvarez is going down. Let's focus on that. Why you can't just ask questions about that? Man, I'm telling you, man, these people are really getting on my nerves. You got what I'm saying? And Terrence Crawford, he has his own challenge. Now, some people say it's not going to be a challenge, but look, he has to get in the ring once again and go toe-to-toe with Spence Jr. And I'm just saying, man, mad shouts out to the former unified champion because he activated his immediate rematch clause. So that sets the stage for another epic showdown between Spence Jr. and Terrence Bud Crawford. Now, some critics are saying that Terrence Crawford disposed of Spence Jr. so fast and so rapidly and so one-sidedly, they don't even want to see a rematch. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's okay to lose one time in a boxing match. These guys are still champions, and just because you lose one time don't mean that, just forget it. Oh, his career is done. Like, what you talking about, man? I don't be like Adrian Brunner. Shut that soft up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Stop with all that soft, man. It's boxing right here. We getting ready. We go toe-to-toe. We don't quit. We don't stop. We don't surrender. We get it popping. What you talking about? Why you got a quitter living in your brain? It's like your brain, your mind is a dormitory, and you got a quitter living in your brain. Like, come on, man. Quit that. Stop quitting. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Jermell Charlo, 35 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. He got 19 KOs. They call him the Iron Man. He's the reigning, successfully defending 154-pound belt holder. He got all the belts. He the Thanos of the 154-pound. You know what I'm saying? So quit playing. Put your brakes on that. All that talking about Crawford. Pump your brakes. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence Jr. got to fight Terrence Bud Crawford again, so they're going to do that rematch. You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot, like I said, people are moaning and groaning and doing all this, responding to Errol Spence Jr. decision to make a rematch. I'm like, yo, man, this was in the contract. What you talking about, fool? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I think it's a rock solid decision. You know, I think it's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? And I think if they're fighting at 154, I think both of those individuals are going to be vulnerable because they have never fought at 154 before. You got what I'm saying? Now, at 147, I will say that Errol Spence Jr. versus Terrence Bud Crawford, I have never seen Terrence Bud Crawford look that strong, and I have never seen Errol Spence Jr. look that weak. But I did see Bud execute a awesome game plan. It looked so one-sided. It just did. It really did look one-sided. Errol Spence tasted the canvas 3 times, and look, by the 9th round, man, it was over. You know what I'm saying? I saw what I needed to see. I was like, oh, okay. I see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy, like right now, the trainers are up in the air. I'm like, oh my God, man. Look, bottom line is these guys, they work their ass off to get where they needed to get. And hey, if you take a loss, you sign a contract to do a rematch and run it back, then you should run it back. And the boxing fans, Errol Spence made this thing happen. So you should be very, very happy and proud that he told the truth. Errol, the true Spence, said, hey, I'm going to clean up I'm going to get all the belts on my side and I'm going to come take yours. Now he fell short of taking Terrence Bud Crawford belt. Hey, it is what it is. You don't win everything that you think you're going to win. That's just how it is. But anyway, let's get back to the undisputed, successfully reigning and defending 154-pound champion. Look, man, he poured ice cold water on the idea of facing Terrence Bud Crawford anytime soon. He emphasized that Errol Spence Jr. deserves his rematch with Terrence Bud Crawford. And Charlo, he knows Spence very, very well. So he said there's going to be a better fight. He said it. I believe him. He's not been known to be a liar. Jermell Charlo is going to face Canelo Alvarez. Saw Canelo Alvarez September 30th, Las Vegas. It's going down. I'm going to be there. Are you going to be there? Are you watching it? I'm just saying. This is how it is. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Jermell Charlo, he need to focus on fighting Canelo Alvarez because Canelo Alvarez is not just a good boxer. You know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez is going to be considered an all-time great. He has fought up and down this timeline, you know what I'm saying, at different weight classes, different divisions. Who has done that? Not a lot. Not a lot. So Jermell need to focus on nothing but Canelo. So please, I wish everybody would stop thinking about, you know what I'm saying, all these other people that Jermell need to face because they want him to lose. They just do not like Jermell. They hate Jermell Charlo. And it's already almost mission impossible for him to beat Canelo. It's going to be very, very difficult for Jermell Charlo to defeat Saul Canelo Alvarez because Canelo is Canelo. This dude is very, very strong. He got the skill set. He's the bigger guy. He's been punching longer, you know what I'm saying, at a bigger division. You know, Jermell Charlo's coming off an injury, never fought at that weight before ever. But anyway, I done took up too many of your time. But look, man, in the world of boxing and in the world of life, you know what I'm saying, I need you to remember the value of loyalty and integrity. Now, if you can't understand why I'm talking about that, then come on, man. You just don't understand friendship and how that type of stuff works. But look, man, success is not just about personal achievements. It's about standing by your friends. You get that? And about having principles in life that you stand on. So, man, shouts out to Jermell Charlo because he had and has unwavering support for Errol Spence Jr. And that should teach you that the journey to success is not just about reaching the top and just getting all the accolades. It's about being at the top and bringing others to the top with you. You know what I'm saying? And how do you behave when you get to the top? So staying true to your values, having loyalty in your heart, look, that's a victory. I don't care what nobody say, that is a real victory. So mad shouts out to Jermell Charlo, Canelo Alvarez, Terrence Bud Crawford, and Arrow the Truth Spence. You feel what I'm saying? This is Power Grind Boxing. Please let me know what you think about this video and tell a friend to tell a friend about Power Grind Boxing. I'm saying, man, I need you to do me the biggest favor. I need you to stay on the grind. Peace.